Right. What we learned in last class? What we learned in last class? Can I install admin tool in Linux OS? Can I install admin tool in Linux OS? Can I install admin tool in Linux OS? If yes, then why I installed here again client software, why I taken, why I installed it? I have no work, that's what I did it. It is administration is what based tool it is. It is a Windows based tool. Windows based tool meaning it has to be in the Windows operating system. Okay, how will you create this administration tool in the Linux? Right? So answer is what? No. Next. Second question. In Windows installation, server and client together installed. Is it correct? Is the statement is correct? Is the statement is correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are installing the Windows, then both will be installed. Next, in Linux installation, only server installed. Is it correct? Yes, that is also correct. Next, number of connection pools should be greater than or equal to number of different databases. Is it correct? Okay, answer is yes, that is correct. Now next question, can I access n number of schemas using one connection pool? Can I access n number of schemas using one connection pool? Yes or no? Yes or no? Then what we did yesterday? Yesterday what you did? Let me open your RPD. We have here in the my computer. Yesterday we saved in the D drive B160. This is what RPD what you did, right? I am opening that one. The password rritec123. Now if you expand here, what is this caught? One schema. What is this applied to? One schema. These two schemas are available where? in one database. What is the database name? ORCL. Now what is my answer? Can I access n number of schemas using one connection pool? Answer is yes. Answer is yes. Okay. Next. Can I rename column names or table names in physical layer? No. Physical layer? No. We need to maintain what? We need to maintain same as database names. It should be mirror copy. It should be mirror copy. If you want to say as physical layer is equal to mirror of database, like that you can write it. Okay, mirror is not going to cheat you, right? Okay, good. Now let us move on to the next one. What is alias? What is alias? Virtual table. That means really it is not available over there, but virtually it appears like that. Internally it is pointing to what? Some other original table it is pointed, and in the original table any changes you are doing that automatically reflect into alias. Now next point, can you add, delete or change columns of change size, I can say change size or data type, change size or data type of columns. Can you add or delete or change size or data type of columns of alias table? Can you do that one? No, we cannot do it. Next question. Can you create primary key on alias? Can you create primary key on alias? Yes, we can create primary key on alias. I think yesterday these are the things what you worked around. These are the questions what you worked around. Okay, right. Now let us move on to the today's class. How many steps we have in our physical layer? I said 2 steps. Number 1 is importing. Now we are gurus in importing. If I given database and if I given table names, if I given column names, you know how to import it, right? Second, what you have to learn? Joins, you have to learn about it. So today's class is, our class is joins chapter. Today's class is what? We need to learn about only one word. That word is called as join. J-O-I-N, join, that's it. Right, let us go and try to see that one. If you take normal database, you take it. Let me go for our notes first. Let me open our notes. Google Drive, master lab copy, OBIEE, then 12C, then notes. Then right, we completed these all things. We completed till here. We clicked on the finish and we imported. Step 2 we are doing. Before step 2, I have something to discuss. What is this? Stored. What is stored? And second is available SQL developer. And what is this SQL developer? If you take here, mostly people are going to use the stored or SQL developer only. People are going to use in the live. What? Stored or SQL developer only they are going to use it. If you take here, let us say I am going to the database VM. Okay, it is a Linux VM. In the Linux VM, if you go and try to observe, I have here what is this? This is called as terminal window. It's called as terminal window. In terminal window I am clicking. Then what it is saying here, it is a Oracle demo instance. Actually this Linux whatever I am using, right, I didn't install using my hand. Already Oracle guy installed it, he provided the VM, that VM only I am using it. That is the reason it's showing here Oracle at the rate of demo. Now I am writing here SQL plus. What is SQL plus? It is a client software which is useful to access your Oracle database. It is asking here username, I am providing the username. Then it is asking here password, I am providing the password. Then database name, I am providing the database name. It is able to connect it. If I want to see the number of columns available in the table called as DEPT, I would write here this kind of code. If I want to see the number of rows we have it or data we have it, then we have to write here like this. Okay, while I am typing here, for example, if I did any mistake, I need to go for left arrow marks, right arrow marks. It is not allowing me properly. If I am trying to go for back, I am going left arrow mark, I am typing some other character we are getting here. So these are the practical problems what we have with this SQL plus window or terminal window. Instead of this one, do we have any UI based user interface? Do we have any user interface to write the same SQL queries, to see in a beautiful way? Answer is yes, we have that one. That's what we have here. TOAD, Toad. Toad is a third-party software. If I go and try to type here Toad is a third-party software. This is how the logo will be there. And Toad for, let us say, what do we have here? For Oracle, I can access using Toad. Oracle, I can access. Using Toad, I can access what? MySQL. Using Toad, I can access SQL Server or DB2. That means, what is your understanding? It is a third-party software to work with different databases in a user-friendly way. Similar to that one, we have here one more thing that is called as SQL Developer for rritec. Then what is available for Oracle, for MySQL, for SQL Server, for DB2. That means SQL Developer also, though it is a Oracle product, this also can be used for what? Other database also I can use it. And the SQL Developer is the one which is by default will installed with your Oracle 11G database. You not install separately. The moment you are installing Oracle 11G, automatically that guy is giving what? SQL Developer also is giving. How that SQL Developer looks like is, if you go and try to observe here, I have here, what is this? SQL Developer, I have it. I am trying to open this SQL Developer. Then we are going to get here Oracle SQL Developer, we are getting here. Oracle SQL Developer we are getting. Now whatever it is opening, that is called as Oracle SQL Developer. And inside this Oracle SQL Developer, first time we are accessing, right? Then we have to create the connection. Connection to what? OBIEE or connection to the Oracle database? Database only. This SQL Developer is nothing to do with the OBIEE. Nothing to do with the OBIEE. SQL Developer is purely works on top of database. So now first time you open means actually these all connections will not be there. In my case, I have been working, that's the reason so many connections are available. First time you open means these all connections will not be there. Now I want to create one new connection means what I have to use? Plus symbol. Then it is going to ask you what is the connection name. So what is our connection name? What is the batch number we are following? B160. Same thing I am providing as a connection name, B160 underscore Scott. Let us say Scott, I am trying to access it. Then username I am providing as Scott. Password I am providing as Tiger. Then save the password so that next time I need not provide it. Host name as localhost 1521 and this as ORCL. Then bottom we have the test option. Click on the test. Now it is showing what? Success. Now click on here connect. then it is going to be connected and we'll get one fresh window. We are going to get here. We are going to get here one fresh window. Now here I am trying to type here, let us say previously what you written, describe, what is this? DPT. Then I have a run option, click on the run. Now I am able to see the table and corresponding things. And if I want to see, let us say second one, what is the second one? Select star from DPT. Now go and try to run it, we are able to see the data. And better than this one, even you can go here, you can expand it. There is a tables option, expand it. Then we are able to see list of tables available in this schema. I want to know more information about this DPT. Then select this DPT. We got one window DPT. It is giving about what are the columns available in the DPT, what are the data types, and it is nullable or not, and what is the column ID, that means sorting order. Those things will be available. Now data. The data is available here. This is what the data, what we have it. And model. Okay. The model is, suppose it is based on the primary key and foreign key, it is going to give you one diagram, it is going to give it. That's what the model. Next is available here, constraints. It's taking some time to initiate. Constraints means yesterday we discussed about primary key and foreign key things, right? That will be shown in here. So same information if I want through the terminal window, through the SQL plus, I need to write for each one SQL query or not? Yes. So comparatively SQL plus, SQL developer is user friendly or not? Yes. Today onwards, you need to work with SQL developer or Toad, whatever you feel comfortable. If time permits, both install in your machine, sometimes use that one, sometimes use this one. Why? Because in the live, no one is going to use SQL plus. Everyone will use SQL developer or Toad only will be using. Out of these two things, which is best means or which is most used one, then Toad is the most used one. Toad is the most used one. Am I clear? Right. Now let us say I have here this one. Now I want to know first database side what are the joins are available. If you know database side joins, then I can explain best. The OBIEE side joins. If I know database joins, then I can compare and I can explain best database side joins. So we are trying to understand here unique constraint. Already you are aware of it. Unique constraint is nothing but, for example, it won't accept any duplicates. Not null constraints. For example, salary, no one is going to work for null salary. Check constraint, phone number should be 10 digits length or 12 digits length based on the country code what you are including it. Now primary key is a combination of unique plus not null. Foreign key means it is a reference of other table primary key. Now we know what is primary key, we are aware of it, and we know what is foreign key, we are aware of it. We know what is composite key, we are aware of it. So I need not explain these things. Next one is what? Joins. A relationship is called as join. In database, we have mainly 5 types of joins. We have it. One is equijoin. It is also known as normal join. It is also known as inner join. This is which terminology? Database terminology or OBIEE terminology? Database terminology. Same thing in our OBIEE, we used to call it as what? Foreign key join. Foreign key join. And non-equijoin is available. This is database terminology. Same thing we used to call in our OBIEE as what? Complex join. First we'll try to understand these two things, how to do it. Then we'll go for rest of the things. First let us go and try to create here equijoin. I want to get, for example, I want employee number which is available in the employee table. Also I want a employee name, I want salary, I want department name, I want. These are the 4 columns what I am looking for. Then I need to write here query select, then EMP number, comma E name, comma then salary, comma then D name, from the table called as EMP table, comma DEP table. Then where the condition is available, EMP dot DEPT number is equal to DEPT dot DEPT number condition is available. Now, if I go and try to execute this one, we are going to get the corresponding data, and whatever join you created, what is this one? Is a primary key or foreign key? emp.depit number is a foreign key,
Foreign key.
Number is what? Primary key. So the join is happening between foreign key and primary key is happening. Foreign key to primary key, the join is happened. And whatever we got here, the join is called as, what is the join? Equijoin. The join is called as equijoin. Okay, right. Now let us say I want here one more thing. I have here EMP table. Who is the first employee available here in the data? Smith. What is the salary of the Smith? 800 is the salary of the Smith. 800 taking guy is belongs to what grade? If the salary is between 700 and 1200, then grade is what? 1. Grade is 1. So we are going to compare the salary value is available in between what low salary and high salary, then we are going to say the corresponding grade. In case here, let us say I am writing here, let us say select. I am looking for the columns called as EMP number again, e-name, then salary, then this time grade I am trying to take it. These are the 4 columns what I am looking for. From the table called as EMP table, then other table called as salary grade table. Between these two tables, do I have here any join condition? I mean primary key, foreign key condition? No. But I have here some relationship. That relationship is where salary column should be greater than or equal to low salary column. And the salary column should be less than or equal to high salary column. Now if we go and try to execute this one, then we are going to get Smith guys belongs to what grade? First grade. Smith is belongs to first grade. Whatever join I written, apart from equal to, if you use any other operators, then the resultant join, whatever you got it, it's called as, what is this? Non-equi join. Now these two joins only I would like to implement first in my RPD. Then I'll move on to the outer join, self join, cross join. Okay, for subject understanding purpose, let me experiment with the same tables EMP, DEPT and salary grade only I will take it. But actually our project tables are what? Our project tables are, these are our project tables. We have to join these things. To understand concept best, I'll go first with what? SCOT schema I'll go and I'll try to join it. Once I understand the subject, I'll go for project tables. Now I am selecting here SCOT. Then go to the one diagram is available. What it is? Physical diagram. Or you can right click here itself. There is option is available. What is this? Physical diagram. Selected objects only. Whatever is selected, that only will appear in the diagram window. If I click on that one, what are things appearing? 3 tables. You selected what? SCOT. Under the SCOT, what we have? 3 tables. 3 tables are appearing here. Now I need to go for joining between EMP table and DEPT table. Here if you want to do the join, there is one option is available. What it is? New join. Observe my cursor symbol now. Did you observe? Now I am trying to click on this new join. Now observe my cursor symbol. Did you notice any change? Yes. If that symbol is available, that means it is a join. That is join symbol. It is a join symbol. Now with this join symbol, I can start with the DEPT and I can end with the EMP. Or I can start with the EMP and I can end with the DEPT. Now where I have to start, where I have to end, that is what I want to understand. Where I have to start, where I have to end, that's what I want to understand. Right. So that's where we have here joining rules. We have it. Let us go and try to observe these rules. Join starting and ending rules. Number 1 rule, what is that? Start with foreign key table and end with primary key table. Now tell me, out of these two things, where is the foreign key, where is the primary key? What is that? this table as primary key, right? DEPIT number as a primary key here. And this table, the same DEPIT number is acting as what? Foreign key. This DEPIT number whatever available, it is acting as here foreign key. Here this DEPIT number whatever available, it is acting as what? Primary key. So foreign key is available here and primary key is available here. You have to start from the foreign key and you have to end with what? Primary key you have to end with. So let us go and try to create join like that. Click on the new join. Then we are starting with the EMP and we are ending with the DEPT. I am clicking on the EMP, then I am trying to drop on the DEPT. Any part of the table we can drop it, not at the end only like this. But you have to hold the mouse, left arrow mark you have to hold and you have to drag it. Okay. Once you are on the table, then you can drop, you can leave the left arrow mark. We are going to get one pop-up box. Observe this pop-up box, what you are understanding here. Here the join is happening between what table? DEP table and what table? EMP table. And what is the join name? EMP underscore foreign key is a join name. You can give whatever name you want it. You are joining here EMP table, you are joining underscore what? DEP table you are joining, and it is a join based on the department number column and department number column we are joining it. Something like that I given the name. Name I can give anything, I can give it. If you are not giving also, by default will take some name. Next, the join is between these two tables, it is happening. Now your mood is changed. I don't want DEPT, I want some other table. Let's go and try to select here. From here also I can switch it. Okay, as of now I am okay with the DEPT. Next is I want to join based on which column. System automatically identified here. What is this? DEPT number. DEPT number is identified based on the primary key and foreign key relationship. Based on the primary key and foreign key relationship. See here, CK, common columns are available or not? But system not identified CK. It's identified what? Department number. So system is going based on the common column name, or system is going based on the primary key and foreign key? Primary key and foreign key it is going. Even though we have the both the sides CK column, it's not going with that. It is going based on primary key and foreign key it is going. Okay. Now what type of operator you would like to use it? You can use here equal to, you can use here not equal to, greater than, less than, whatever you want it. Now time being we are going with what? Equal to operator. Suppose sometimes the join condition may not be this much of simple. You may need to add, let us say, only first character of the this column. I need to equate with the last character of the this column, something like that. Are you getting my point? Join condition while you are doing it, column value, let us say available here, AP 28, okay, BT 516 is available, let us say some number. Here we have, let us say, AP 28, then BT, okay, let us say some other things is available. You want to know, is it the vehicle is registered in the Hyderabad or not? That's what I want to match. The vehicle is registered in the Hyderabad or whatever it is, or not, I want to match it. Then what I have to do? First 4 characters only I have to map it or not? How to get the first 4 characters only here? We have to use some kind of calculations or not? That calculation can be done using expression editor. If you click on the expression editor, we have here, what is this category is what? Physical tables, and physical tables DEPT and EMPT, and columns are this one. Is it allowing any functions here? Any functions are available? Any functions are available? No. If I select here something else, why it is not giving functions? It has to give the function window. Okay, it's not giving here functions here. Left side has to display the functions, also it has to display it. Even though it is not displaying it, if you want to write here some function, if you want to write it, for example, I want to write here substring string substring, we want to write it. So if you want to take the help here, you can take the help here string substring. Then list the topics. We got here substring, we got it. What is this? Starting expression and from position, starting position. String expression, whatever string expression place, you can write here department number, let us say. From where you have to go, starting position you have to write here. But you have to pass here string expressions only, you have to pass it. Let's say grade is a string you are thinking, then grade column from, let us say I want here 1. That means what? It is going to start from first position, it is going to start it. Suppose it has start from, let's say sixth position, we can write here what? 6 we can write here. Sixth position means 6 you can write here. Like that, you can write here some kind of complex join conditions also we can write it. I mean expression may not be straight away always this column is equal to this column. There are scenarios you may need to write here multiple conditions also you may need to write it. Suppose 2 columns we are taking here. 1, 2, here also 2 columns we are trying to take it. Then what happened automatically, what we got here? And we got it, and we are able to see corresponding relation we are able to see here. Are you getting my point? Now, next one. So, let us go and try to remove this join whatever we have it time being, and we'll try to recreate it. Let me select here join EMP2 DEPT. We are creating the join based on what column it is? Department number column. That's what we wanted. And what is the window name here? Physical foreign key join. What is the window name? Physical foreign key join. That is the reason we are saying as equi-join is the database terminology and foreign key join is OBIEE terminology. Now we are trying to write here EMP underscore DEPT based on the department number we are joining it. So I given this name, then click on OK. Now after I created the join, then I would like to modify this one. I am trying to double click on this one. Is it opening? No. Why? Because my cursor is really cursor or it is join? Join. So first turn into the cursor. If you click on this one, now it is what? Cursor. If I double click on this one, now observe here. System decided strongly I am a physically foreign key join. Previously I have the option to select here whatever operator I wanted, right? Now what happened now? It is freezed, it is disabled. That means once system decide as a foreign key join, it won't allow you to modify the operators. If you forcibly go and try to modify here also, then if you click on OK, what is the error? All operators must be equal. So first time whenever you drag and drop it, we have the freedom to select whatever operators you wanted. Once you clicked on OK, later if you want to change the operators means system will not allow you. Sir, if I want to change the join condition, then what I need to do? What you have to do is you have to go here and you have to delete the join physically. Then again you have to recreate the join. Only that is what the option what we have it. But we given once equal to operator, once you click on the OK, it won't allow you later to change something else operator. Are you getting my point? So equi-join in the database is called as foreign key join or OBIEE. That's what I want to tell. Second point, I want to join now EMP table and salary table. What is our join rule? We have to start with the foreign key and we have to end with the primary key. Where is the foreign key? Where is the primary key here? There is no relation of primary key and foreign key between EMP and sal grade. In that case, we have to use the second rule. What is the second rule? Start with more number of records table and end with what? Less number of records table. Start with more number of records table and end with less number of records table. Where we have the more number, where we have the less number. If you see the EMP table, whatever we have it, let me go to the properties. Sorry, I cannot see the data from here. Data you want it, right? EMP table, what is this? Update row count. How many rows are available in the DEPT? 4 rows. In the EMP, how many rows are available? 14. The salary grade, how many rows are available? 5 rows. Now in the EMP table 14, the salary grade what? 5 rows. Now tell me, where is the more number of records? Where is the less number of records? So where I have to start, where I have to end? So I have to start with the EMP and I have to end with the salary grade. I have to end it. Now here I need to write here expression. I have to write it. What is the expression? What is the expression you have to write it? Whatever we have here salary column and whatever we have here low sal column, between these two things the relation is greater than or equal to, what is this? Low sal and whatever we have here, what is this? I sal, this is less than or equal to. So the salary column should be greater than or equal to low sal, less than or equal to I sal. Now if you click on here OK, if you click on here OK, before clicking on the OK, what is the join condition is showing here? Physical foreign key join. The moment once you clicked on the OK, now if I try to double click on this join, now see the window name, what is showing? Complex join. That means based on the operators what we used here, system is deciding is it really foreign key join or it is a complex join. By default name is what? Foreign key join. Once you given the operators and everything, if you click on OK, system will decide is it really foreign key join or complex join. It will be deciding it. Right. In case of complex join, if you want to change the operators, you can change it. You don't want equal to, then click on OK, it allows. But in case of foreign key join, it won't allow. It won't allow. Why? Because the operator is what here? It is not freeze. It is saying as what? Complex. Complex means what? Whatever user has in mind, he can use that one. In case of previous, what happened? Equal to operator and it is freezed, disabled. Right. Now I am trying to click on here. Okay. Now we understand how to create the complex join. Complex join is nothing but non-equi join. In the non-equi join, how we used to write, right? Like between operator, greater than or less than or equal to operators, whatever you have in your mind. In SQL you used to write it. All the things are possible in the complex join. All the things are possible in the complex join. Whatever SQL queries you have chance to see it. Whatever join condition you have chance to see it with different operators. All the things I can use over there. Now we are good with that. Next is what? Next is what? I want to know about what you mean by outer join. What do you mean by outer join? You know outer join is internally divided into what? Left outer join, right outer join, then what? Full outer join. For example, I would like to know each department, how many employees are working. In each department, how many employees are working I want. You tell me with manual calculation. In the EMP table, I have here, let's say I will sort the data based on the department number. Tell me in the 10th department, how many members are working? 3 members. In 20 department, how many members are working? How many members are working? 5 members. In 40 department, how many members are working? 40. In 40, how many members are working? No members are working. So like that, I want the output I want it. For this, we are writing here select. Then we are writing here dname column. Then we are writing here count of employees I want it, employee number. This one we are saying as number of employees. Number of employees from the table called as, what is the table? EMP table, comma, DEPT table, where what is the condition? EMP dot DEPT number is equal to DEPT dot DEPT number. If I write like this condition, and I am running this, sorry, I need to write group by, because I used what? Aggregate function, I used it. Group by what column? Dname column. Then if I run it, we are going to get the data 10, 20, 30. Accounting we got it, research we got it, and sales we got it. Accounting, research and sales is nothing but 10, 20, 30 only, right? What is missing? 40 operations. Here 40 corresponding, do we have any employees? No. That's what 40 is missing. But what is my goal is, even though there is no employee, I want that department name over there. Then what you can do it, I want all the values of the department, right? So I need to put here the plus symbol, I have to put here. Then if you go and try to execute it, we are going to get here, what is this? Operations. Whatever join I created here, it is a left outer join or right outer join?
Right outer join.
Excellent. From the right side table, we take in all the data. From which table we are taking all the data? From department table we are taking all the data. Department is located where? Left side or right side? Right side. Don't go with the plus symbol. Don't go with the plus symbol. Go with the from which table we are taking all the data. If you want to go with the plus symbol, go oppositely. Right. Now this join is called as what type of join? It's called as right outer join. Okay, same kind of join I want to create in my OBIEE. Is it possible or not possible? If possible, how we can do that one? Right, let us go and try to do this one. Suppose I am deleting the join between EMP and DEPT, I am deleting it. Then again I am trying to create here join, let us say EMP to DEPT, I am trying to join. Here I am observing here one of the type of join, that type of join is available as what? Inner. Inner. If it is available as inner only option and it is disabled, yes or no? That means what? In physical layer, can you create the outer join? No, only inner join is possible. That's what I'm showing. In physical layer, can you create outer join? Answer is what? No, we cannot create it. In physical layer, we can create always only equi-join. Only equi-join. No outer join is possible. But I want outer join. What you are going to do? Yes. What you are going to do is, whatever we have here, Scott, down the line we are going to take into which layer? BMM layer. For example, I am trying to take now, let us say one name, core. In the core, I am trying to drag and drop DEPT. I am trying to drag and drop EMP. Two things I drag and drop. Whatever we have these two tables, if you go for whole diagram, which diagram it is? Is it a physical diagram or is it a business model diagram? Who created this join? Did I create it? No. In the physical layer to BMM layer, I dragged the tables, right? As part of the dragging, joins also will come. However, once it is came this join into this BMM layer, it is renamed as what? It is acting as what? Logical join. Same join, it is available in the physical layer, that is called as what? Foreign key join. Same join, it is available in the BMM layer, means it is called as what? Logical join. Logical join. In the logical join previously, this option what happened previously? Disabled. Now what happened? Enabled. If I want here left outer or right outer, full outer, can I change it or not? Yes. That means now tell me, in OBIEE creating outer join is possible or not possible? Possible. In physical layer creating outer join is possible or not possible? Not possible. In physical layer we cannot create the outer join, but we can create the outer join in the OBIEE. In the BMM layer we can create it. In OBIEE BMM layer, you can create it by taking help of logical join option. That's what we are trying to explain here. If you see here, we are saying outer join, left, right, full outer join. You can do this one by taking help of logical join in the BMM layer. In physical layer, we cannot create outer join. We cannot create outer join. Now tell me total how many joins available in OBIEE? 3. What are the 3? Foreign key join, complex join, logical join. That's it. Only 3 joins are available. In physical layer, how many joins are there? 2. One is foreign key join, complex join. In BMM layer, how many joins are there? 1 logical join. That's it. More used join in the physical layer is what? Foreign key join. Tell me, most of the cases, primary key, foreign key relationship only we are going to use it or not? We know clearly how many types of tables we have in the data warehouse. 2 types, dimension table and fact table. In the dimension table, whatever we have the primary key, that only we are populating as a foreign key in the fact table. Based on this primary key, foreign key only we are going to create the join. That means more used join is what? Foreign key join. Less used join is what? Complex join. Complex join. Okay. Now let us say I want to do next one, that is called as self join. Okay, let us see the first self join. I want to know, I have here EMP table. In the EMP table, I have one of the resource. That guy is called as okay. That guy is called as, who is this? Smith. Smith manager is who, sir? 7902. Smith manager is who? 7902. So we know now Smith manager is 7902. 7902 name is what? 7902 name is what? 7902 name is what? Ford. So I need to write here, what is this guy name? Ford. So Smith manager is who? Ford. And Ford manager is who, sir? Ford manager is who? 7566. 7566 name is what? Jones. Jones is the manager of this Ford. So Jones. And Jones manager is who? 7839. 7839 name is what? King. So we have to go for here, then 7839 Jones manager is, who is that? King. So Smith manager is Ford manager is Jones manager is King. Like that, each and every guy manager I can find it out or not? Each and every resource manager I can find it out. Okay, now I want this kind of table, I want it. 2 columns I want it. One is employee name and corresponding manager name. Write the SQL query for that. I am trying to write here SQL query. Select. I want to know e name, as I am trying to give the alias name as normal employee name. It is normal employee name, comma. Then we are trying to write here m.e name. This one we are saying as it is a manager name. We are trying to say it. Manager name we are trying to tell it. From the table called as EMP table, alias name as what is this? E. And from the table called as EMP table, alias name as what it is? M. Now next one, where class. The where class is E dot mgr is equal to m dot EMP number. Now let me go and try to run this one. Then we got here answer. Who is the Smith manager? Ford, matching. Who is the Ford manager? Jones, matching. Jones manager is who? king matching, right? Where is zones? Yeah. Zones manager is working. So whatever we did the manual, whatever we got the query, it is working or not? It's working. So whatever you did here, the join type is equal to called as what join? Self join. Self join means to same table one more column we are joining it. In same table two columns we are trying to join. That is called as self join. Now how to do this kind of thing in our OBIEE? That's what my goal. For that I am going to the OBIEE. I am going to the OBIEE. Then I am trying to delete this one. I don't want this layer as of now. Now I want to go with this. Scott, go to the physical diagram. Whatever I have here EMP table, two columns. One is EMP number column is available. Second is available, manager column is available. These two things I want to join it. One is what column? EMP number column. Second is what column? MGR column. I want to join these two things. Now to join that one, I am going for a new join. I am trying to start with the EMP table. Any part I can join, I can start it. And I would end with what? I would start with the EMP table and I would end with what? Same EMP table I have to end it. I want to turn my line. Then I have to click on the white space. Then one dot will be created over there. Then I am turning and I am ending with what? Same table. But what you got? You cannot create self join, but I want to create it. It's saying as you cannot create the self join, but we want to create it. That's what our requirement. So what is the workaround? What is the workaround? The workaround is whatever we have here EMP table, that EMP table we can create here. What is that? Alias. Here I want one more time the same table. If you want it, you take an E and M like this you taken, right? What is E and M here? Aliases. Here also same way. Here also same way. Now let us go and try to select the select the EMP, then alias. We are trying to get here manager info, we are trying to get it, and it is coming from the table called as EMP. So I given EMP, the purpose, and it is coming from which table. Then click on here, okay. Now we are able to see here manager info EMP. Now if you go to the Scott, then go to the physical diagram, then try to create the join. Now problem is, where is the primary key, where is the foreign key? Here these two tables I have to join now. Where is the primary key, where is the foreign key? We don't have it. Second, how many records available in the EMP table, how many records available in the manager table? Same number of records. Second rule also not helping. Then do you have any third rule? Do you have any third rule over there? If yes, what is the third rule? Data relation we have to observe. One employee will have a number of managers, or one manager will have a number of employees? One manager will have a number of employees. So wherever n is available, that place you have to start it. One manager will have n number of employees. So n is available here, right? One manager will have n number of employees. N is available here. So n side we have to start and end with the one side. So now what is the common column? From the manager table you have to take what? Employee number. From employee table you have to take what? Manager table. It's something reverse. That's how we given here join, right? From the E dot what I taken? MGR. From M dot what I taken? EMP number. If you do like that, then only each occurrence of the record will be scanned for against to the 14 records. Against to the 14 records. So now we are trying to click on here, okay. That's done. Now we understand here, can you create the self join or not? Can you create a self join or not? Yes. By taking help of what? by creating alias in physical layer. Next is available, that is called as, what is this? Cross join. What do you mean by cross join? Cross join meaning no join we are going to provide it actually. Let us say here I am trying to write here select e name comma d name from the table called as emp comma dpt. Then let us go and try to run this one. We are able to see here. We are able to see it. Now tell me, Smith belongs to what department? Accounting. Smith belongs to what department? Research. Smith belongs to what department? Sales. Smith belongs to what department? Is it right? Is it right? No. Wrong data. Actually, we know clearly Smith belongs to the department called as 20. 20 corresponding name is what? Research. So Smith belongs to actually research. That record is right. Remaining records are wrong. It is giving all possibilities of the data it is giving. There is nothing but Cartesian product data. How many records we have in the EMP table? 14. How many records in the DP table? 4. 14 fours are 14 fours are that many records will be available here. How many records are there? 56 rows are available. So that is what called as all possible records. Cartesian product result. Cartesian product result. Tell me this data is wrong that we are able to observe it. If it is wrong data, then why BI people has to allow it? The reason tool itself is not allows that kind of reports. That means tomorrow you are developing a report by taking one column from one table, you are taking one column from other table, and these two tables has no join. These two tables has no join. Then it is going to throw the error. There is no fact table available at this level. What is the error message? There is no fact table available at this level. Like that, it is going to throw the error. So finally, cross join is possible in OBIEE or not? Cross join is possible in OBIEE or not? Not only OBIEE, any BI tool it is not supported because of the wrong data. Okay. With this, I am clear about what is equi join, what is non-equi join, outer join, self join, cross join. The related SQL queries also I gave here. For the people who don't know SQL, you can go and you can learn here all the SQLs, whatever I used to type here, everything I provided. Okay. Now this is not our main goal actually. I want to join actually what? My project tables. Now tell me how many joins available in OBIEE? 3 types. What do you mean by foreign key join? We are aware of it. Complex join, we are aware of it. Logical join, we are aware of it. Next one. Process to create the joins for our tables. For our project related tables. From here, best we will try to do in tomorrow's class. Today what we learned? One word called as joins word. Today open any one database book and try to learn about what you mean by constraint, then what you mean by primary key, foreign key, composite key, and indexes. What do you mean by index? What is the advantage of the index? Try to see it. If you go and try to see here, what is this? Indexes we have, right? What is this index? What is the advantage of this index? And how many types of indexes we have it? If I want to create the one index, I want to create it. If I go for the creating index, then how many index types we have it? What is this? Non-unique index, unique index, bitmap index. Next is what? Domain index. What is the difference among these things? That one about indexes, try to learn more and tell me what is the use of index in our any tool generally. Are you getting my point? Index has a lot of importance. Try to see what is index. right? What is the index? What is the use of this indexer in our nodes? We have one index, right? In our nodes also we have one index, right? What is this one? Index only. What is the use of this one? To improve the performance. If I want one particular chapter, I want it. Immediately I can go and I can see here directly and I can navigate to over there, right? Similarly, that kind of thing only available. How it is going to improve the performance, just try to understand it. So today we have to learn what? Create index is what? How to create it, how to drop the index, and how it is working. What is the use of that one? That we have to learn about it. That is a purely database concept. Okay. Thank you. Tomorrow also we'll meet same time and we'll continue. Thank you.